We got our starting line there, Weiss, Reed, Mendoza, Radel, Eden. All right, quick whistle off the face-off drop here. We're going to do it again. All right, Stars win the face-off. Jonah takes it into the Cyclone zone. Radel shot wide of the net. Reed's all over the puck. Reed may have his airplane legs today. He was with his mom watching Nebraska yesterday, so we'll have to keep an eye on Reed. Might be a little slower than usual today, but I don't think so. Shot on net by the Cyclones. They're cycling the puck, moving back to the point. Shot on net, saved by Brash, kicks it wide. Jonah picks it up, can't get it out. Cyclones keep it in. Radel was there, but let the puck go. Behind the net, Mendoza's on a Cyclone player who's cycling around the top of the circle. Radel pushes it out over to Reed. Puck gets stolen from Reed in the neutral zone. Cyclones dump it in and are going for the change here. Peters out there, gathers the puck. He's looking across the ice. Can't connect with Nasiakos, who's now who's on the forecheck in the Stars or in the Cyclone zone. Looks like Tutai moves it back to the point. Puck gets the Cyclones pressure it. He turned it over, but was able to chip it back in.
Oh, nice.
All right, Cyclones are now on the breakout. Stars trying to keep it in, but the puck squirts out to the neutral zone. All right, Stars gather the puck. We start the breakout over to Tutai. Tutai out of the zone and Nasiakos.
Get it deep,
Puck gets stolen by the Cyclones.
Still in.
All right, Cyclones gather it. They're now on the breakout. Through the neutral zone, Campanelli steps up. Ooh. Cyclones get pulled offside. So,
saved by the bell there.
Yeah, that was if that puck was 2 feet deeper. When Peter broke it up and there was a player trailing that would have taken it right to the net. Looks like we got Gavin Price out here, former Glenview Star, playing center for the Cyclones now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's lucky. His father escaped Chicago, made his way out to the beautiful western suburbs.
What year is he?
I think Gavin's in 08. Okay, Stars have the puck behind the net. Trying to break out, but this Cyclones team really forechecks well. They don't give you much time or space, so we have to be really crisp and clean with the breakouts. Stars dump it into the Cyclone zone. Jonah's on the forecheck.
So I think we're short.
Cyclones ringing around. Puck's out of the zone. Mendoza looks to regroup, but the Cyclones are there, so he reverses it, tries to chip it out. Scheffler can't get it out, but Jonah does. Looks like Jonah got tripped up and no call. Jonah is there.
Oh.
Intercepts the puck, shot on net, but it was wide. It was a nice low hard shot, but it's gotta get on net. Cyclones chip it out back to the neutral zone again. Mendoza keeps looking to regroup, but the Cyclones usually have a guy right there in the center of the ice anticipating that pass. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that, because if they intercept that, it's a breakaway.
So
okay.
I think we're short Liam, so we're going to run, looks like we're going to run 2 centers and 3 lines of wings.
Yeah, I think Liam's got a lacrosse tournament this weekend.
Is my big noggin in the way? Do you want me to?
All right, so we got Tutai, Reed, and Radel. So, again, 2 centers, so the lines are the lines will be a little mixed up. But Tutai dumps it in. Oh, come on, he was right at center ice. They got to give that to him. Tutai dumped it in 1 foot past center ice, and they called him for icing. That's a little ticky-tacky. But really, though, what Tutai's got to do is take 1 stride forward, get to center ice, and then dump it. All right, so face-off in the Star zone. Cyclones have the puck, move it towards Brash. Oh, Brash tried to cover it up, but his own defenseman chipped it out from under his glove. But Stars are able to get it out. Cyclones gather it at center ice. They're able to regroup it, swing it over to the far side. Gordon gets a good stick on the puck. Now Reed's got in center ice. A little stick check by Cyclones. Reed over to Radel. Radel backhander gets intercepted. Never makes it to the net, but good idea. Cyclones ringing around to the near side. Looks like Weller steps up. He's got had no help, but they chipped it past him. Weiss has it now through center ice.
We got a delayed penalty.
Looks like the Cyclones are going to the box for a hooking call on Jonah. You know, that's why I like Jonah came through the zone fast. There was some speed. Cyclones got nervous and hooked him. So we now go to the power play, and we'll see what we can do here. Still no music. Nick Orlando just can't figure this out.
Give him a mic. He can sing.
I heard Jason put him in charge of music. He just he's a policeman. He's not an IT guy. He doesn't know how to make this Bluetooth thing go.
We all have our strengths, and that's not his.
All right, Stars on the power play, face off in the Cyclone zone. Cyclones win the face off, but Stars on the forecheck get the puck. They ring it around the boards. It looks like Reed's back there. Peyton's sitting next to me. Sorry, Reed to Pereno. Okay, back to Reed. The puck squirts out. Stars now got to regroup. Jonah through the neutral zone. Again, these Cyclones are really good at getting in the passing lanes. Jonah looked to regroup there, and there was a Cyclone player right there. Now the Cyclones have possession of the puck in the Star zone. It looks like that cross-ice regroup pass isn't going to be there today, which means we got to push it forward. Because if they're in that passing lane, it means somebody is going to have the ability to move the puck vertically up the ice. All right, so Stars finally regather in our own zone. Mendoza carries it up through the neutral zone. Tutai drops back to cover for Mendoza. Mendoza in the far corner. Ooh. Tutai gets it. Tutai centers it. Oh! We had a nice chance there for Pereno, but...
roughing call.
Well, looks like... Is it Cyclones going back to the box? All right, we have a 5-on-3 now. Feels like a low-energy game to me. We need a little more energy in the stands, on the ice.
Yeah,
maybe it's the fact that there's no music is why it's so low energy. I'm guessing a little Metallica would have had the team fired up, but a little AC/DC would have got them going during the warm up. But so if we lose, I'm blaming Nick Orlando. All right, Stars lose the faceoff. Cyclones gather the puck, try to chip it out, but Mendoza keeps it in. Cyclones again get the puck. You know, we got to be a little cleaner. It's 5-on-3, a lot of open ice out there. We can't just be chipping it in like that. So something's going on. So they're taking Pereno off. So we got Weiss, Tutai, Radel, Reed, and Mendoza on the ice. All right, Tutai with the shot on that. It's
all right, we'll take a
from
shot.
the top of the circle. Easy glove save for the goalie. No traffic in front of the net. He saw it the whole way. All right, 5-on-3. We got to get some better. We got to work the puck. All right, Radel wins Stars win the faceoff. Radel back to Mendoza. Move it to Jonah in the near corner. Jonah around the net. Over to Tutai. Tutai to Radel, who shoots.
Oh, great
Beautiful
shot.
one-timer. Misses the net by about a foot. That shot's on net. That's a goal. He had the near side of the net wide open. Nice pass. That shot, we had a great chance there.
Yeah, one referee tried to wave off that icing. I think it threw Reed. He hustled back, but they called it. 8 seconds left on the first penalty.
All right, Tutai's now at center. Pereno's back on the ice with Radel. We got Reed at the point with Mendoza. Mendoza gets it into the near corner to Tutai. Tutai to Pereno. Pereno shoots, misses the net wide left. Cyclones, one man out of the box, so now we're still on the power play, but it's 5-on-4. Mendoza moves it over to Reed. Reed shoots it, misses the net. We got a little traffic in front of the net there. I'd like to see us try to get somebody in there to tip a puck. Low shot on net with a tip. Okay, looks like Perino's going to the box for. Looks like he got his elbow up. Looks like he got his elbow up into the other player's face mask. So Stars are now going to the box. We're going to be even strength here, 4-on-4 for 49 seconds. And with our penalty, the play gets moved back to the Stars zone. So get some fresh legs out there. We got Jonah back on the ice. Peter at D. Who else we got? I can't see. Okay, we got Sheedy, Campanelli, Jonah, and Orlando.
Ooh, nice.
All right, we're going to do it again. Okay, Stars, 50-50 puck, but the Cyclones gather it. Stars pressure.
Good job.
Sheedy pushes it out of the zone. Stay on side, Orlando. Okay. Connor holds up to Jonah, 4-on-4. Jonah wide. Right. I got to be honest, guy. We've had like 8 shots on net that have missed wide by like a foot. I don't know why we got to get these shots on net. It's not really a shot on net if it misses. We get shots towards the net. We should count those. All right, nice play by Peter. Cyclones around the rush. Peter, good stick check. Breaks it up. Now Cyclones regather the puck in their zone. They're moving their way through the neutral zone. Nice stick by Jonah. Peter on the puck. Moves it back to the point.
They're full strength.
Oh. Cyclones score. Yeah, the Stars just couldn't get the puck out of the zone. They chipped it out to the point, shot to the net. Brash made the initial save. And like the Cyclones do, they crashed the net and just poked it in. But instead of just chipping that out to the point where they keep it in, we probably need a little bit stronger pass out of the zone to make sure it gets out. We got a 1-goal deficit. Campanelli moves it up to Nasiakos. Nasiakos enters the Cyclone zone on the near side. Two-tie on the forecheck. Peter steps up, keeps the puck in, but knocks it right back to a Cyclone player. Now the Cyclones are into the Star zone. On the forecheck is Two-tie. Sheedy is battling behind the net. Peter's in front. Puck moves to the near side now. Cyclones center up and nobody's there. Perino out of the box. Of course, they scored. So Perino's now out of the box. Even strength. Cyclones are working the puck behind the net, intercepted by Perino, who chips it out of the zone, and they're going to call him for icing.
It was a good defensive play to get out of the zone. It just had too much zip on it.
Yeah, but as we saw in the last play, I'd rather get it out and get the icing than chip it to the point, not get it out, end up with a shot on net with a good chance to score. All right, Jonah's back on the ice, wins the face-off to Weller. Weller to Orlando. Orlando chips it out to the neutral zone. We got Scheffler on the forecheck with Jonah.
No, that was there.
Gets intercepted by the Cyclones, who move it back into the Star zone. Looks like Connor was on the puck, but knew he was out of position, so moved back to the breakout position.
Good job, Gordo.
Scheffler has it. Now it looks like Orlando is covered for the defenseman. Moved it across the ice, gets chipped in by Scheffler. Cyclones now have it. They regroup to the far side, move it out of the zone. Nice play by the Cyclones to chip it in, get a stick on it so it's not icing, and go make the line change.
Oh, geez.
Cyclones had the puck on the near side in the Star zone and were able to get a centering pass. Fortunately, they couldn't get the center couldn't get a stick on it and went wide. So Cyclones now have it behind the net, gets turned over to Orlando, to the Stars. Orlando on the breakout. We got a 2-on-1. Oh. Orlando turns the puck over on the far side. Cyclones are into the Star zone. They get pushed wide, shot on net. Brash makes the save. Okay, Stars break it out from Radel to Scheffler. Scheffler pushes it into the Cyclone zone. Two ties there to help.
Nice shot.
Shot from two tie, almost from the goal line. Radel was there for the rebound, but the shot was a bit high.
Lock it in.
And nice shot, nice low shot by Mendoza, but gets blocked by the Cyclones. Gavin Price from the Cyclones now brings it into the Star zone, chips it deep. Ooh, little collision there in the corner, but we haven't commented on the rink yet, but we couldn't see it.
If you can't guess, we'll give the crowd one guess what rink we're in.
Yeah, well, we're in rink B here. The Housley kids got the main rink. All right, so Stars turn it over in the neutral zone. Radel tried a backhanded pass to two-tie, but it gets turned over. Cyclones have the puck behind the Stars net. They cycle it back. Oh, nice give and go by the Cyclones.
Nice job, Michael.
That was a beautiful give and go
Yeah,
by the Cyclones, but Brash was there to make the big save. Cyclones shot from the point. Stars have it behind the net. Gets chipped out of the zone. Back to the Cyclones, who knock it back in. Stars are trying to make a line change. Jonah almost touched the puck there coming out of the box, or off the bench. Potentially could have been too many men on the ice there if he touches the puck, because our other player wasn't quite off the ice yet. All right, so Reed has it in the Cyclone zone. Shot on net. Beautiful! Radel almost scores. Radel there for the rebound. Peter gets a shot on net. All we got to do is get a stick on that, boys. All right, Cyclones ice the puck. They sense the pressure.
Nice.
That was
good shift.
I want to go back to that give and go by the Cyclones. So the player came, and it's something I think I'd love to see the Stars do this. The winger took the puck around the net. The center stayed behind the net. He did a backhanded pass to the center, and the kid quickly curled right in front of the net. It was a planned play, and we had an equally good opportunity in our zone with the shot from Reed. Radel was there. All right,
there.
Stars, Weiss to Perino. Perino to Weiss.
Still out.
Weiss with a beautiful backhanded shot to the net. Cyclones goalie's there for the save, though. Perino's on the forecheck. Cyclones chip it out. Puck's into the neutral zone.
Good job, Aiden.
Nice job by Sheedy to wrangle the puck away from the Cyclones payer. Peter reverses the puck over to Nasiakos, who tries to chip it to Jonah on the breakout. But the Cyclones keep it in on net. Brash pushes it wide. Perino chips it out. Jonah's got a foot race to the puck. Nasiakos is right in front of the net. Oh, Jonah didn't see him, but Nasiakos was wide open in front of the net, but he had to go get the puck first. So looks like Nasiakos battled behind the net with two Cyclones. Perino goes and gets the puck. Weller's open at the point if he sees him. All right, Cyclones get the puck, chip it out of the zone. Looks like they're going for a line change. They're not calling icing. Weller gathers the puck, shoots it out of the zone, looking for the stretch pass to Perino, but gets intercepted by the Cyclones. Back to the Stars in the neutral zone. Sheedy, nice, smart play, chips it in. Puck's deep behind the Cyclones net. They have possession. Move it up the ice. They chip it out of the zone, back into the Star zone. Brash was a little confused there because he thought Gordon was going to grab the puck. Gordon wasn't able to get there, but Brash quickly covered it up.
I'm going to go back to your breakdown of the give and go. I think our next advancement is a teleprompter with the little pen
The
thing.
John Madden we need a replay.
Yeah.
We need some replay here. You know, I hate to I hate to compliment the Cyclones, but that was really a well-executed
nice play.
play.
Yes.
But fortunately, we had Brash in net, and Brash was able to make the save, so no damage. But all right, Cyclones moved the puck low to high. They had a guy in the high slot, got a shot on net, but again, Brash was there to make the play.
Lost a net guard.
And the Stars sensed that they had the advantage there and just iced it.
It's inevitable.
Right.
That we
Somebody's
lose
got a net guard on the ice. Who is that?
Oliver Scheffler. We need more better Velcro in Glenview.
All right, looks like Scheffler for Christmas might need a new net guard.
in general.
The one he's got. Oh, he's just holding the net guard. He's not even putting it on.
No. I know.
So Scheffler's actually playing with the net guard held in his glove. He didn't even try to put it back on. Hopefully that doesn't affect his stick handling.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that was just a bad sequence there. The Cyclones again. They get what they tend to do is get the puck deep behind the net. They move a couple guys to the high slot, and from behind they call that the Wayne Gretzky used to live back there behind the net. And they had a guy in the high slot, and Brash didn't have a chance. So what we got to do is we got to pressure the guy behind the net. Just can't let him survey the ice from back there. And our center's got to get down low to pick up the guy in the high slot. That was another well-executed play by the Cyclones. All right, Stars now. We got to regroup. Radel takes a big hit. He didn't have the puck, though, so Cyclones are going to the box. Yeah, it's a big boy from the Cyclones, and he hopefully Radel's okay. Came over, talked to Coach Paul. Got a little shook up. It looks like he's going to be okay to stay in the game. All right, so we put our power play line back out. Looks like we had Tutai, Radel, Weiss, Mendoza, and Reed at the point. We really need a goal here. The momentum's clearly in the Cyclones' favor. Maybe a little music would have helped us, but Nick Orlando still can't figure it out. All right, Cyclones on the...
Oh.
All right, well, Radel, the kid had the puck. Radel hit him, but they're calling up for the penalty. The Cyclones fans aren't happy. I don't know if I agree with that. The kid had the puck.
I actually thought he was offsides.
Yeah, we thought the call was offside, but...
that was also a big kid versus a little kid. That's probably the smallest kid on the Cyclones team.
Yeah, unlike the Radel hit, though, this kid had the puck. He was playing the puck.
Yeah.
But it was clearly a hit of a great... Radel was clearly ticked off over the last hit he took, and the refs probably called him for like a retaliation. All right, so now we're back to 4-on-4. Cyclones are work the puck to the near corner. Oh, shot on net. Looks like it may hit the crossbar. Brash was there, though. He had his glove about even with the crossbar, and it hit the crossbar, deflected behind. It's 4-on-4, though. I don't know. We're in the box like we're on a penalty kill, but we're not. So we should be pressuring the puck here because it's 4-on-4. Oh, Tutai with the shot on net. The goalie couldn't catch it. It deflected off his mitt, but wide. That's why they always used to say, just get these pucks to the net. You never know what's going to happen. Tutai gets it, chips it deep behind the net. Perino on the forecheck. Perino gets a stick on it.
End of one.
And that's the end of the period. Seconds or 15 minutes on the clock. Stars down by 2. 4-on-4 hockey here for about a minute, and then we're back to full strength. Cyclones move the puck into the... Cyclones move the puck into the Stars zone. Shot on net, but Brash is there to make the save.
So they'll be full strength, and then we'll be on a power play for 12 seconds, or a PK for 12 seconds.
All right, face-off in Stars zone. Stars win the face-off, but chip it out to the point. Cyclones were able to keep it in. Looks like Perino was getting a tripping call. Kind of a weak call, in my opinion. He knew it
as soon as
he knew it.
Yeah.
All right, so now Cyclones are gonna be 4-on-3 here. So it looks like we're taking Tutai off, putting Jonah out there. So it's Jonah, Mendoza, and looks like, who's that, Gordon? I can't see. Do you know who's the other D man? All right, Cyclones win the face-off. They move it back to the point.
Weiss.
Swing it over to the far side, back to the near side. They shoot. Brash looks like he took one right off the face mask there, but puck deflects over the net. Puck squirted out to center ice. Jonah was there, but it went right under his stick. Jonah's been logging a lot of minutes. He played... Jonah's been out there pretty much most of the first period, back out there. Maybe that was a little fatigue there. Normally that's a pass Jonah catches and gets it out. All right, back to the face-off. It's same three: Jonah, Mendoza, Gordon. Jonah wins the face-off. Mendoza takes it behind the net. Chips it up the boards. Jonah has it. Looks like Jonah's got a break. He's got
Jonah.
one guy to beat. Shoot, scores! No fatigue there. No fatigue there.
He showed you, Mr. Campanelli.
Yeah, that Jonah saw that loose puck, went up the ice. The defenseman pushed him to the outside, but he right from the face-off dot on the near side, he shot it right over the blocker of the Cyclones goalie. Beautiful shot by Jonah. All right, so it's 5-on-3 now for 5 seconds. Tutai wins the face-off to Campanelli, who chips it in. Stars are out of the box, so now it's 5-on-4. Radle's back on the ice. Radle chips it in. Tutai now is going to pressure the puck. Radle chips it forward. Tutai with the shot on net. Glove saved by the Cyclones. Nice pressure by the Stars there on the penalty kill. Radle and Tutai really worked well together there. Tutai pressuring the puck and Radle in the high slot to make sure it doesn't get out. Or the high slot. It's just Radle was high, not in the high slot. All right, Tutai on the face-off with Sheedy and Campanelli. Sheedy steps up. Cyclones push it out. Looks like it's a 2-on-1. Peter's there. Pushes his player to the outside. Gets a stick on the puck. Nice play by Peter. Cyclones try the old wraparound, but Brash is there to smother it. Brash is able to get his pad and stick over there. But nice play by Campanelli there to push the play to the outside and then get his stick on the puck. But then a nice play by the Cyclones to get in, try that wraparound. But again, nice play by Brash to get that pad over there. All right, Jonah's back on the ice. Two ties off. Looks like it's Jonah chips it out. Looks like we got Reed out there with Jonah. Turnover, Reed to Jonah. Oh, couldn't connect. But Jonah tries to center it to Reed. Jonah behind the net to Reed. Reed back behind the net to Jonah. Jonah back behind the net. Reed on the forecheck. Jonah stays high because we are still on the penalty kill. 17 seconds left in the penalty. I'll tell you, maybe we should just stay on the penalty kill because we said we play much more aggressive. Cyclones got a guy really deep. Peter was there. They chip it in.
There you go.
All right, so it looks like the penalty's over. We're back to even strength. Jonah has it.
Yes,
Chips it out all the way down the ice.
Come on, James.
To Nasiakos. Nasiakos tries to backhand it, but the goalie's there. That was such a beautiful play by Jonah to see that the player came out of the box. He literally flipped it from the face-off circle in the star zone all the way out to the blue line of the Cyclones, and Nasiakos was there waiting for him. It was like a Hail Mary.
Nice, Michael.
But puck plays now back in the Cyclones, back in the star zone. Cyclones on the forecheck. Got a guy behind the net. Again, they got that. Again, same play. Same exact play, the Cyclones. They get the puck behind the net and they had a guy in the high slot. Our defenseman's got to be pressuring that guy down below the goal line, and our center's got to be picking up the other team's center in front of the net. The same exact play again, from low to high. That play is killing us. But really, we had a great chance to score there. Nasiakos almost put one in to even the game, but now we're down 3-1. I think Coach Paul, between the second and third, has got to talk to these kids about pressuring that puck when they got it down below the net. We're just giving that guy too much time to survey the ice and find the open guy in the high slot. That play is just killing us. All right, face-off in the star zone. Tutai on the face-off. Jonah's getting a breather. Moves it over to Orlando. Orlando gets it across the center ice, chips it deep into the Cyclone zone. Tutai on the forecheck with Scheffler. Orlando now pressuring the puck with Tutai. Cyclones moving into the neutral zone. Now they're going to regroup. They regroup it through the neutral zone, back to the D. We got to pressure these guys. Pressure. Orlando's on them, but they calmly move it back to the other D, and
They cause that ice by the pressure in their zone.
Yeah, Cyclones they regrouped back to the far side D, and he tried to find his winger and couldn't connect. Nobody touched it. So now Stars get some fresh legs out there, and a face-off in the Stars zone. Looks like Pereno is going to play center. Jonah is going to take a few shifts off, which I think he needs. Oh, Radel. Stars win the face-off. Radel got the puck at the top of the circle. Big shot on that. Cyclones goalie makes the save.
Nice. Good job by Beckett.
Cyclones pushed the puck into the Stars zone and had a great scoring chance there, but well, as far as I could see there, it looks like the Cyclones had the puck behind the net. They chipped it to the slot. It looks like it hit Brash's back and bounced in the net.
Yeah, I think they went behind his back.
Yeah, very unfortunate there. They had a great. Gavin Price from the Cyclones had a breakaway, couldn't handle it, so they had a great chance there, but couldn't capitalize. And then they gathered the puck behind the net. And I couldn't really see exactly, but it looked like they just tried to chip it to the slot, and it just hit Brash in the back and bounced in. Brash didn't even know it went in the net. It was a very unfortunate play. But now we're down 4-1. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'd rather be fishing, but that's just me. All right, back. Stars face off at center ice. Stars down 4-1. Second period, 10 minutes left. Plenty of time in this game. Hopefully, Coach Paul settled the troops down and has them refocused there. Cyclones have the puck behind the net. Stars gain possession, chip it out to Radel. Radel can't catch up to it. Cyclones were able to gather the puck and redump it in our zone. They're getting the pucks faster than we are. I don't know how to.
Oh, good stick.
They're really just beating us to these loose pucks. We gotta be more. We gotta play with more aggression. So back
Good
in the
pressure.
Stars are on the forecheck now. We got Radel and Pereno both on the puck. Radel wins it. Radel's playing with some fire. He's got to get the rest of the team playing with that same fire. All right, Mendoza gets a shot towards the net. Stars try to tip it, but can't get a stick on it. Reed's got the puck behind the net. He centers it. Pereno's there.
Oh.
Chips it to the net, but the goalie's there to make the save. Radel now has it. He's surveying the ice, tries to center it, gets intercepted by the Cyclones, who are now on the breakout. Break it out through the neutral zone. Mendoza's there. Mendoza has the puck. The other thing I'd like to see us do is some more D-to-D passing. We've got possession.
Oh, no.
And Mendoza's partner is standing in front of the net. My God. So Brash makes the save. Cyclones come up, pressure the goalie. Puck gets knocked loose, and they just chip it in. But on that play there, going back, Mendoza has the puck in the far corner. And the defensive partner standing in front of the net, there's no Cyclones in front of the net. He's got to get down below the goal line to be an outlet pass because Mendoza had nowhere to go on the boards, and we ended up turning the puck over. So, we got to get these D-to-D passes going on the breakout. All right, so now Campanelli is pressuring the puck. Cyclones won the faceoff, chip it into the Star zone. Got it behind the net again. Nice little give and go again by the Cyclones. Stars get it, chip it out. Jonah's back on the ice. He looks well rested. Cyclones move it through the neutral zone, chip it past Peter, towards the net. Brash is there to make the save. I also felt that last goal they had, that was a pretty long whistle. Brash seemed to have the puck, and then it got knocked loose and they chipped it in, but easily could have just blown the whistle. The puck was saved. Unfortunate break for the Stars there, but we're down 5-1. We still got a period and a half of hockey to play. Two-tie is on it. We need something to happen here. Two-tie, puck got knocked into the Cyclone zone. Two-tie pressured it, but the Cyclones gathered it and were able to move it back out. Puck is now down behind the Cyclones net. Jonah's out there with Nasiakos and Two-tie. That's interesting, though. We got our two centers out on the ice. We only got two centers, and both of them are out there.
Nice. Oh!
I think Coach Paul's trying to make something happen here. So looks like there might be a penalty for cross-checking on the Cyclones. Tutai had the puck behind the net and he got hit from behind. But so now we got a power play opportunity. 8 minutes left in the second. There's a ton of hockey left to play here. We've had chances. I think we've seen a couple pucks to fall our way here, and we're back in this game. I'd like to see it.
We'll take one. We'll take one puck to
I'll
fall
tell you,
our way.
if we can get this game back to 5-3 going into the third, I like our chances. But so we got Tutai and Jonas still out there with Mendoza, Reed, and Perino. We got our power play line. Cyclones ice it, but for the Stars to pull this one off, we really need to make something happen here. Stars look a little down. I think we all we need is one big play to fire the guys back up. But again, I think maybe a little music would have helped fire the guys up, but not to bring that up again. Oh,
Gosh darn it, Reed.
Stars win the face-off, move the puck back to Reed, but it was a bouncing pass that fell over his stick. Stars regather the puck. Mendoza with an errant pass to Jonah, who can't handle it. And the puck gets chipped into the Cyclone zone, but Jonah's there to pick off the breakout pass. Cyclones, again, just chip it out past the blue line. Mendoza regroups it, dumps it in. Stars on the forecheck. Looks like Perino is on the forecheck. Tutai's there in support. But see what they just did there, guy? I was talking about it. That was a D-to-D pass.
Yeah.
Their defensive player was not just standing in front of the net. He was in the corner. And when his defensive partner won the puck, he was there to be an outlet pass. Now if his guy loses possession, his partner's got to get in front of the net. But when he saw his partner had possession, he moved behind the net to be an outlet. That's a play I'd like to see the Stars start doing. I keep talking to Peter about it, but he doesn't listen to me ever.
Somebody else needs to say it to him.
Maybe somebody else needs to tell Peter, because it's like falls on deaf ears when I say it. But what the Cyclones just did there, if you watch the video, is exactly what we should be doing. All right, new line out there. We got Alkema. Gordon, Orlando. Yeah, this line here I'll tell you, our power play line's seen a lot of ice time. There's been a lot of penalties to kill, a lot of power plays. So this line here should be pretty fresh.
Wow.
Orlando tries to make a breakout pass, gets intercepted. Cyclones now have it behind the net. They're on the penalty kill, but they're controlling the puck. All right, so Stars regroup it behind the net, but they're all over us. Their forecheck is really. They're giving us no time and space.
Good use of the
Stars
glass
chip
there.
it out of the zone, but again, we're on the power play. I mean, we got to gather the puck, find the open guy, make a breakout. We're just chipping it out like we're on the penalty kill. Again, we just chip it out, can't control it. Now they're regrouping it. We're even strength now. We kind of had a blown opportunity on that power play. Radel has it, moves it to Scheffler. Scheffler shoots and scores.
Great pass.
Great pass. I see the Cyclones feel a little demoralized.
They're just going to fall over now.
Well, I hope so. I mean, they basically dominated us on that shift, and we ended up putting the puck in the back of the net. But great forecheck by Radel to create the turnover. Found Scheffler, who buried it. So kudos to Radel for being on that, for creating that turnover. All right, Jonah's back out there. Fires it at the net. He's out there with Nasiakos and Perino. Again, we got 5 minutes. I'd like to see us get to 5-3 going into the third. So let's get one here. Jonah's fired up. He's playing with the little speed now, but he does turn it over. Campanelli's there to pressure it.
Good stick.
Jonas battling for the puck. Looks like Peter's going to gather it behind the net. Moves it. There's two guys on the forecheck with the Cyclones. Again, they have it behind the net. The defenseman steps up into the high slot. They can't find him. There they are, behind the net. Little give and go behind the net. They look far side there, but our defenseman had their guy tied up. Cyclones again move the puck behind the net. Looks like Stars are going to get called with a checking from behind. Looks like Peter's going to the box. Cyclones goalie skates off the ice. They Man, these guys, they move the puck all the way back into their zone, pull the goalie off, 6-on-5. They know that the Stars are going to the box. Although I thought the Stars just touched the puck there and they didn't. That was unbelievable. Cyclones just scored. I mean, once they saw that the Stars were going to the box, they regrouped the puck all the way back into their own zone behind the net, got the 6-man on the ice, moved the puck up the ice, found the guy on the weak side, and just scored. I mean, this is I don't know how to say it politely, but we're outclassed here today, guys. This team they really moved the puck well, and we're just chasing. So score 6-2. We got to step it up here.
Here's a official review. Oh, I don't know what he was doing.
And it really wasn't much of a hit by Peter. He kind of just bumped into the guy. But if he's got the puck and you could see the name on the back of his jersey, you just can't hit him. It was a soft hit, but probably still a penalty. All right, Stars got it. We dump it in. Radle's on the forecheck. Radle moves it back to the point. Weller gets it, shoots. Stars try to get a stick on it, but goalie makes the easy save. In order for that play to be effective, we really need to get a player between the goalie and the shooter to screen him, and then try to get a stick on it. Mendoza shot on that, but again, nobody's there. I'd like to see Reed on that play right when he sees we win the faceoff. Go straight to the front of the net and become a screen. All right, faceoff, 50-50 puck. Cyclones get it. They break out of the zone. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Cyclones dump it in. They're on the chase. Mendoza gathers it. Mendoza reverses it, finds the open ice, moves it to the winger, who chips it out to the center. Nice break up by the Stars. Tutai moves it out to Radle, who chips it into the Cyclone zone, but Cyclones on the forecheck steal the puck. Reed, nice play to keep it in there. Looks like we got Mendoza and Weller. Okay, Reed. Oh, nice shot!
Oh, good. Oh,
yeah! Stars put it in. Nice play.
He should have blown the whistle, and he didn't, and Tutai took advantage of it.
Yeah, similar. I'll tell you what, another nice play by Radle. I think he's my MVP today so far because Radle's forecheck created a turnover, and then he found the open guy who got a nice shot in net. So I think a nice lesson learned for our kids about getting on the forecheck, because that's the second time Radle has created a turnover, found the open guy in the high slot, and allowed the Stars to score. So we're not out of this game yet. 3-goal lead for the Cyclones. And as Payton mentioned, the goalie made the initial save, but then he lost control of the puck and dropped it, and Tutai was able to knock it in. So the lesson learned there is you keep going until you hear the whistle.
Correct.
Don't give up on the puck until you hear the whistle, because had we given up on the puck there, we wouldn't have scored that goal, nor would they have scored the goal on us if they gave up on it. Oh, jeez. Who was that?
Peter.
That was Peter. So Peter got the puck. He tried to chip it around the boards, and he got a little under it and hit the netting. So now it's a face-off in the Star zone. Not a smart play by Peter. All right, Stars win the face-off. Peter gathers the puck, moves it behind the net, up through center ice, chips it out of the zone to the winger on the far side. Orlando pushes it into the Star zone, but turns it over. All right, Peter puts a body on a player, creates a turnover, chips it into the Cyclone zone.
I'll take you at the period.
Cyclones on the breakout. Jonah's there to block the pass. Cyclones regather it. Again, another D-to-D pass. These Cyclones are well coached. They really play smart hockey. But Stars keep it into the zone.
Jonah should.
They turn it over. It gets chipped out.
Jonah should have curled that around and taken it
Cyclones
himself.
push the puck into the Star zone. Sheedy pushes the winger wide. Puck now ends up behind the Stars nets. Stars on the breakout. Try a cross-ice pass, but it gets intercepted. Dangerous pass by the Stars there. Jonah just gathers it and ices it. But it looks like the puck bounces off the boards. and it's on net, so it's not an icing. But Stars do get a line change. Peter pinches to keep the puck in. Oh, no, that's Pereno, sorry. Shot on net, goalie makes the easy save, but Stars are able to complete the line change. So anyhow, it's a 3-goal game. A minute 45 left in the second. We're not out of this. I'd like if the CS put one more in before the period. I'd like to go into the third with a 2-goal deficit. But Cyclones break a quick breakout, push the puck out of the zone. The player loses a wheel from the Cyclones behind the net and takes an awkward fall into the boards, but he looks like he's okay. He bounces back up. No penalty there. Looks like the kid just lost an edge. I see the ref's hand up. Looks like there's a call, but we're in this terrible rink B, so I can't see what happened. We'll see what happens. I see the Cyclones disputing the call, so maybe a little hit from behind. Let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like it looks like the Cyclones are going to the box. Oh, are they sending one of the Stars or no? I can't. All right, well, it looks like it's offsetting penalties. They called Gordon along with one of the Cyclones. Maybe there was just a little pushing going on. So we're gonna remain 5-on-5. So again, a penalty to the Cyclones and the Stars offsetting. Face-off stays in the Stars zone. Cyclones won the face-off, dumped it back in, but Stars are able to chip it out. Looks like we're going to get called for an icing. And the play is going to move back into the Stars zone. These refs are getting a workout today. They did the game before us, so they're going to be gassed by the end of this game. A lot of icing today. All right, face-off in the Stars zone. Stars, Tutai wins the face-off to the near side corner, rings it around. Looks like, who's that? Nasiakos is there. Stars try to bounce it to the center on the breakout, but miss, and the Cyclones are able to keep it in. So it looks like we got Nasiakos, Pereno, Tutai, and then we got Campanelli and Mendoza out there. So we're battling behind the net, 50 seconds left in the period. Little shove from behind by Tutai, but no call. That was not a check. That was just more of a shove. But Tutai just ices it. I think he sensed we were getting a little tired. Wanted a line change. So looks like everybody's coming off except Mendoza. We're leaving Mendoza out there, and the other 4 players all come out for a change. So it looks like we got Radel, Sheedy, Reed, and Jonah. All right, 38 seconds. Face-off in our zone. Jonah wins the face 50-50. Cyclones gather it. They regroup. Shot on net. And they score. But see there, the difference between our shots on net is they had some traffic in front of the net. And looked like Brash was screened. Although what I couldn't tell is if that was a high stick or not. If that puck was tipped, that shot was pretty high. So it's possible that could have, if there was a replay, it's possible that could have been high sticking. But no call. The refs counted as a good goal. Now they're talking about it. I wonder. No. Anyhow, so 7-3. 26 seconds. Nice regroup breakout by the Cyclones. Looks like they're trying to just kill the 18 seconds, moving it back and forth. D to D. Behind their net. Another D to D pass. They're on the breakout. They got a guy stretching up the ice. 6 into the Star zone, but they're offsides. All right, so 3 seconds left in the period, and then we're going to have a chance to regroup and come out firing in the third. All right, that's all. One more period to go here. 7-3 Cyclones. So
Start of the third, Mr. Campanelli went to go get a soda pop. So I can do the play-by-play until he gets back. Cyclones win the draw. And in our zone, go to point, shot on goal, good stop, Michael Brash. Jonah wins the draw. Over to Peter. Peter is looking up. He's got one defender on, so he has to switch directions. Now he's got two defenders on. Jonah tips it up to Reed. Reed get in the neutral zone, passes it to Jonah. Ooh. Good job by Reed. Michael saved it, but came out of his glove, and Reed, wide open net, gets it on the far boards. Ooh, almost squirts out. Cyclone D's misses it. Luke Riedel is chasing. It's 2-on-1. Stars are going to get a change. Cyclones break it out. Nasiakis is there. Oh gosh, that's two big bodies between Riedel and their big D man that collided mid-ice. Two-tie in the corner with a really nice check. Forward dropped his stick. Mendoza, one on. Cyclones. Oh, nice. Two-tie's playing with a lot of physicality. Michael tips it out. Oh, Mr.
right.
Campanelli's back.
we're back. Recharge with the Coors Light. For those of you out there, it looks like the Bears are winning. A little bit of good news.
What's the score?
All right, a lot of traffic in front of the Stars net. That last one, Brash poke checked it out. I think next time I'd like to see him just cover that one up. There's we're having a hard time getting out. Sometimes it's best just to take the whistle. There we are. I mean, Cyclones again behind the net, man in the high slot. All right, they cycle the puck at the point. They get it behind our net. Two-tie gathers it. Not liking the Stars' energy right now. They look defeated out there. We can't even break it out. Luke gets his stick on the puck.
Yep.
Penalty on the Cyclones. Somebody took Luke down. But you know, Luke's not giving up. Luke's playing tough out there. Like to see all the other boys get that same fire today. All right, so 7-3, 12 minutes left. Stars on the power play. Got our power play line out there. Reed at the point with Mendoza, Jonah, Perino, and Tutai. All right, Perino gathers the puck. It was a 50-50 puck. Gets ringed around the boards to Mendoza. You know, again, I feel like minor little thing, but I'd like to see Mendoza playing on the right side here and Reed on the left. Reed's a lefty. He's a righty. I guess on the face-off it's okay, but it's hard to gather the puck off the boards there. Mendoza kind of struggled to pull it off the boards because he was on his offhand.
Nice, Scheffler. Ooh.
All right, so looks like Scheffler with a nice, tough play. Yeah, again, there, Mendoza. He had a tough time keeping that in because he's on his offhand. I think maybe next time we think about putting Reed on the left side, Mendoza on the right side for the next game. Mendoza gets the puck behind the net, moves it up to Reed. Reed skates it into the Cyclone zone, shoots. Puck gets deflected wide by the goalie. Jonah's got it in the corner. Let's cycle it high to low. Jonah moves it back to Mendoza, who is now moved over to the right-hand side. Reed on the left. Handle that one much cleaner, being on his strong hand there, if you see what I'm talking about. Mendoza fires it at the net high. We got to get that on net. Oh, Scheffler with a nice shot at the net.
Nice play, Scheffler.
Nice strong play by Scheffler. All right, so face off in the Cyclone zone, far side. Looks like we got Radel, Tutai, and Orlando out there with Campanelli and Sheedy. Stars win the face-off, move it to Sheedy, who fires it at the net.
get in there.
Orlando's there for the rebound, tries the wraparound, sees it's not there, tries to center it to Luke. Cyclones steal the puck and move into the neutral zone. They dump it in deep. So here, Peter's in front of the net. All right, so Peter, the puck squirts into the corner. Peter goes to chip it out. Cyclones keep it in, but Tutai is there. Tutai chips it out to Radel. Radel moves his way through center ice, powers through, shoots.
Oh, good shot.
Nice shot by Luke. Luke fires it back at the net, but nobody's there. Cyclones get out of the box. Somehow they find the guy that came out of the box, but Peter steals the puck. Nice play by Peter. Moves it up to Radel. Come on, we got to get on the forecheck. We're just watching them. Cyclones turn the puck. They make an errant pass, turn it over. Tutai then dumps it deep. Cyclones get it behind their own net. I think Luke needs a line change. He's been out there a while.
He has been out there a bit.
He's not playing with his normal fire. I think he just needs a quick rest.
They're going to ice
Cyclones ice it. It's on net, so it's not an icing. Brash covers it up, but we get a line change. Yeah, I think that shift just got a little too long. At the end of that shift, our guys were just gliding at the puck. So definitely need some fresh legs out there.
Get off the floor, girl.
All right, so now we got Jonah taking the face-off with Pereno, Mendoza, Nasiakos, and Alcama. All right, so Alcama gets on the puck. Cyclones move it to the other side. Their D really are aggressive. Look how their defenseman stepped in. He was all the way at the face-off hash, at the hash mark.
Got Pereno. Oh, good idea.
Jonah. See, what ended up happening there, their defenseman got so aggressive, he moved all the way down to the hash marks near the face-off dot, but the puck chipped past them, and we ended up on with an odd man rush.
That's where it doesn't, I mean, it's a risky move. Because if you don't get it, then...
Yeah, really, I like it as long as their winger covers, but their winger didn't cover, and we did get a good scoring chance there. Jonah pushed it towards the net, but couldn't connect. Yeah, normally that kind of aggressive defensive play isn't. When you're up 7-3, normally you don't see that, but maybe that's just how they're wired. All right, looks like the Cyclones are... Try to regroup, turn it over, or didn't quite turn it over, but mishandled the puck. They move it behind their own net. They're now on the breakout. Stars looking to keep it in. Can't. Cyclones move it through the neutral zone. Try to center it, but Mendoza's there to break it up. But they gather the puck in the near side board, Stars zone. Looking for somebody to center it to. Nobody's there. They reverse. Back behind the net. Try that give and go again, but it's not there this time. Cyclones again. I feel like we're just watching them. We're not being aggressive enough. We're letting them just skate around with the puck.
It's the transition between the D and the wing. They're letting them.
I mean, this is Bantam hockey. You're allowed to check. So when a kid just skating around with the puck, you got to put a body on him to break it up. Too much standing around watching there. All right, Cyclones on the forecheck. Knock it to the near side corner. See, Stars steal the puck, move it back behind the net. It's gathered by Scheffler, but there's nobody to pass to. He's down almost at the goal line. Tutai there on the forecheck, or on the forecheck, or Tutai was there to break it up, I should say. Cyclones again, guy behind the net, and there's a guy in the high slot. Nobody's got him picked up. Stars were able to chip the puck out of the zone. Cyclones looked to regroup, but the pass wasn't there, so they reversed it back up the far side boards. Looks like Gordon put a body on somebody there. See, breaks up the play. The puck gets intercepted. Cyclones gather it. Again, working if we got Cyclones got 2 guys behind the net. Move it up to the face-off dot.
High
Shot
stick.
on net, but it looked like a high stick to me. That stick was up high. But anyhow, Stars just can't seem to get control of the puck. Cyclones back in the Star zone. Shot on net. Brash with the save, and he blew the whistle.
That's all right. We needed a line change.
Yeah, our guys look they look defeated right now. They're just not. We're losing all these loose puck battles. They're kind of hanging their heads a little low. You know what though? The way I look at it, these are the games. Playing teams like this are going to help make you a better team.
For sure. And this team, even though their record is like 15 or 16 to not very many losses, they've played a couple of teams that we've played close. Like I think Reed said they beat the Chargers by 1.
It's all matchups.
Yeah, but we could play them tough too. Oh, center.
Well, the thing about them is they're a big, strong team, but they play smart. I mean, they really.
Yes.
I could tell this is a well-coached team. They cycle the puck well. They break out well. And there's Radel. You know what I love about the way Radel plays? He never quits, this kid. He really has had an awesome game today. Those 2 of our 3 goals earlier were created because he created a turnover, and there he got a chance, and he put a beautiful shot on net, right over the blocker, high blocker. So it seems to me with this goalie, he's a little stronger on his glove than his blocker. So we should be aiming.
Oh, that was a good shot too.
We should be aiming blocker side.
Ooh.
I think all of our goals, if I recall, were blocker side high. So that's where Coach Paul needs to be telling the kids to aim when they get the chance. All right, Jonah's got the puck in the high slot, shoots. Goalie makes the save. I feel like we found some new energy here. We just, again, 1 goal there. Now we're playing with a little more fire. Pereno up to Jonah, who's going full speed. Maybe we sense, I think the kids got a sense here that they're not out of this yet. We could score 3 goals in 5 minutes. It's been done before. Right now, loose puck in front of the Cyclones net. Stars are playing with newfound energy. Cyclones chip it in. Puck's behind the Stars net. Mendoza's there. Come on, we got to pressure these guys. They're passing it back and forth to each other without any pressure from the Stars. We can't let that happen. The second they touch the puck, we got to have a white jersey on them. Stick on puck. Break it up. All right. Stars offsides by Cyclones. Puck was bouncing all over. Stars finally chipped it out, and the Cyclones knocked it back in. But if we're going to get back in this game, we got to be all over these loose pucks. I mean, we cannot let them just be passing it back and forth to each other without pressuring them. All right, looks like Orlando's playing center now with Reed and Nasiakos. We got Weller and Gordon at the point. So Weller pressures the puck in the corner, gets it, rings it around. Connor pushes it out of the zone. He's getting mugged there, though. No penalty, but no offsides. Yep, good call. 24 from the Cyclones entered the zone just before the puck. You know what else I like about the Cyclones here that I don't like about the Stars? Every one of their kids has their shells on. None of our kids wear their shells.
No, they don't.
We don't match. It just drives me crazy. I mean, we bought these damn shells. They should wear them. It just looks, to me, it looks like a team when everybody's got their matching shells on. All right, Gordon's on the puck. Reed breaks it up, but knocks it right back to the point. Shot on net. Brash deflects it wide. So, Coach Paul, that one's for you, buddy. Tell the kids to wear their shells, please. All right. Stars pressuring the puck on the near boards. Create the turnover. Puck's loose in front of the net. Brash is there to make the save. Gordon pushes it out of the zone. He's got Nasiakos on the near side, but takes it wide, gets it deep. Looks like the Stars are going for a couple line players change. Perino centers it. Reed moves back to fill in for Gordon, who stepped up. Smart play by Reed. 2-on-1.
Oh.
Campanelli was there,
Saved by the
but
bell.
Cyclones went off sides. Yeah, Cyclones got some big boys on their team. The one boy had a long stride there, and he couldn't hold it. The puck. All right, Stars win the face-off to Campanelli, who skates it up, goes cross ice. Just get it across the line, Peter, and dump it in. All right, looks like there was a little wrestling match going on between Scheffler and Price. Radel shoots again. Nice shot by Radel. All right, looks like Scheffler and one of the Cyclones are mixing it up in front of the net, but had another good scoring chance there from Luke, who again he's my
Stay
MVP
right there. I
today.
gotta
He's really
pick it up.
really playing a phenomenal game. Oh, looks like they're calling Scheffler. Maybe unsportsmanlike or something. I didn't see what the call was. Coach Paul is not happy. And for those of you that don't know, shout out to Coach Paul and his wife on their new baby. Baby number 2, named him after Coach David. All right, Stars on the penalty kill, so we need a shorty here. Puck was bouncing along the boards. Looked like Peter punched the puck and it bounced out of the rink. Not sure what that is. Looked like he tried to catch the puck and put it down, and he was never much of a baseball player, that kid, you can tell. All right, so now Cyclones win the face-off, shoot it back from the point, get a shot on that. Brash is there with the save. Not sure what the shots on goal are today, but Brash is having a good game, even though there's you wouldn't look at the scoreboard and say it, but he's really made a bunch of big saves today.
I've got 23-21.
23-21. All right, Campanelli's pressuring the puck behind the net. Again, we're just standing there and watching the Cyclones pass it back and forth. I know we're on the power play, but we are down by 4 goals. So in a normal circumstance, I'd say, okay, get in your box and keep them the outside, but I'm sorry, we're down by 3 goals. We need 3 goals, so we got to pressure them. We can't play our normal penalty kill defense when we're down by 3 goals with
nice
2
play.
minutes left. So Stars chip it out, 2 ties on the puck. No icing called. Cyclones chip it around, but the Stars keep it in. They got to be thinking about pulling Brash here soon.
Probably the next
But we'll
whistle.
see if they will with 3-goal deficit. I don't know. But minute 45 left, down by 3. 40 seconds left on the penalty. Mendoza's out there with Perino, Tutai, and Sheedy. Cyclones move the puck into the Star zone. Got it behind the net. There we go. So Sheedy's pressuring them. We're back in our box. They send it across the ice but can't connect. Winger drops it back to the D-man who steps up. Stars on the breakout. Perino, the goal between the legs. Breakaway for Perino.
Oh.
Shoots.
No
Got a good
penalty.
shot off on net. I think he kind of. I can't believe there wasn't a penalty
I
there.
thought there'd be a penalty.
I mean, because he came
tripped.
across the ice and the kid hit him from behind and tripped him as far as I saw. All right, so Stars, looks like we're back at even strength now. Puck was bouncing around there a little, but Cyclones now have possession. They move it back to the point. They can't gather at 33 seconds left in the game. Stars just chip it out. Of course, Luke's on the puck. He's not giving up. Luke is still battling out there. Luke creates the turnover, gets the puck to the high slot, but the puck gets turned over and chipped out. I like the fact that Luke is still playing hard, even though there's only 30 seconds left and we're down. There were. All right, this one's over. Cyclones just gather it and let the clock run out. But tough game for the Stars. I think we've got some things that we can learn from this team, though. They really played a good game, but hats off to Luke Radel for a great game and Brash for making a bunch of big saves. He kept us in that one. You know, we got close there. There was a chance, you know, at the end of the second there, but you know, tough loss for the Stars. But this is the number 1 team in the league, and hopefully we see them again in the playoffs.
Taking her stuff.
Okay.
She's got us her coat.
You got it.